first and 10. Here's Vick. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez.
To Tony Gonzalez.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
A run for the four-time 1,000-yard man, Arian Foster. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with Foster. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he finds a man with a crossing route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Another carry for the running back.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 8 yards there and a 1st down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. James Harrison with a sack. He still has it into his 40s.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
He can run, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Favre. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
1st and 10, it's Favre. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Travis Kelce, 71 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat bag.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 30.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez.
Complete.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
He may try and run for this. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken up, but another example right there of just good mobility. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
1st down, Texans.
A 1st down carry for Foster. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They keep it in the hands of Foster. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop it at any point and make himself available to to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So the Chargers now down 10-7. At time, a huge factor. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Favre. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Favre. And going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 58 yards. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Favre to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And McCaffrey, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, Favre. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The Hall of Famer's kick is good. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Vic to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here's Vic. To the right side, it's Kelce.
Vic's pass.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now Michael Vick. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mostert. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So a big one coming now for Morten Andersen. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Texans are going to win the football game. A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was over.